Hello, and welcome back to another episode, Pokemon Uranium version. Right, we're back, and you just have to bear with me. I am quite sick today, and I was yesterday. Not as bad today, so I am going to record another episode of Pokemon Uranium. As always, we're back in Moki Town, our starting little village here. Because well, the professor wanted to see us, and we need to come back anyways because the route to the next town is to the right. Yes, lovely. Actually, let's check if our Pokemon are healed, which they are not. And there are quite a few things I want to talk about in this episode. Might be somewhat short, just because I am not feeling too hot right now. But we'll just bear with it. We'll bear through it. Bear through it. We'll get through this. We will. I'm holding a pencil because I can. We'll get through it, and I'm gonna probably end the episode once I get through all my talking points because I honestly don't want to be sitting here for too long, and my throat isn't doing so well, and it's just blah. Yeah, everybody's been sick before, you understand. And that brings me right into the question of the day. As always, for you wonderful, beautiful people that watch my videos, I have a question of the day today for you down below. How sick have you been ever in your life, and how do you deal with being sick? Because the worst if I've ever been sick. Also, listen, it's music. I love it. It's like, I recognize it from another generation, but they like remixed it, and it's super cool. Anyways, the worst I've ever been sick, and that's it's quite an interesting question for me because I have quite a few different terminal diseases. I don't know if terminal's the right word for that. I should know, considering I study medicine. A few diseases that I will never ever be cured, right? I'm diabetic, I had Graves' disease, they removed the thing causing it, which means that I have the opposite of Graves' disease, which is just hypothyroidism. And I've been going through the transition into that, and it's quite rough, especially the next 2 weeks. After that, it should be smooth sailing. Hopefully. That's what's supposed to happen, but it hasn't been going to plan so far. And a couple other things, like I have pretty bad anxiety and like and things like that. Stuff just gets super mixed up in my head, right? I stress about things way too much, and I mean it's just stuff I've dealt with. So I'm not gonna include those, even though a lot of people might see them and think like, oh, that's horrible, but they're not really, since I have them for my entire life, I'm not really going to call them sicknesses, as much as they just are, like, nuisances. Oh, you didn't knock out. It must be fate. I'm going to catch this thing. Although we already have another fire type. You know what? No, I'm going to get that, that's not what I want suppressed. God damn it. We're going to catch that, what do you call it? It's that little crab thing. It's a little hermit water crab. Whatever I said didn't make sense. And back with the yawning. It's just every time I start recording, I start yawning. Like I feel perfectly awake right now, and just I start yawning. It's like I start talking. Struggle is real. So I'm not going to include those. But other than that, the worst I've ever been sick is I've gotten the stomach flu. I don't even know if it was the flu, to be quite honest, because I got it for like an entire week and a half. But I don't think it's supposed to happen. But it did. And it was quite the experience. I must say. I'm not going to go into details because, number one, this is like 4 years ago, and I don't remember it that well, and it was terrible. Yeah. Anyways, and how do I deal with being sick? Dealing with being sick is in my mind super simple. You just, if you can, eat some like super bland food every now and again, and then drink a tea. Get yourself a tea about every hour, something that'll help, you know, keep you warm inside and happy. Earl Grey, obviously, is my favorite. Well, not obviously, since I never mentioned to you before, but it's my favorite. So you grab a nice cup of that mug, have one of those every hour. It'll heal you up in a jiff. This battle is going nowhere. I wonder if Headbutt will do more. Anyways, other than that, I'm interested to see you guys' response, and yeah, I'll be reading through those. The next point I want to cover, and the main point of this video, is the future of this series. obviously, Nintendo, even though there are a plethora of fan games out there, and they've never really had an issue with it before, this one's actually successful. And and Nintendo, whether they're at fault or not, I don't. It's their creation, their baby. So you know they can do whatever the hell they want with it. And they've been very protective of this IP, their IP, for a very long time. And they're starting to not take a liking to this. How does it already have a fire detector? Damn you, Small! You found my weakness. Special moves. Oh, sorry, my voice. See, it's already going downhill. I need to finish this episode in like the next 15 minutes. And they've gotten rid of all the official download links. Fortunately, I don't know why they even decided to go after it. Because once something is on the internet, it's never gonna be not on the internet. People have already re-uploaded their copies on Dropboxes. And just like you could get the game. I did a quick Google search before this. Obviously, the first thing came up was that they're getting rid of the official download links, but then like 3 of the Dropboxes after that were just fans re-uploading the game, and they are all legitimate. I all tried them. So, but do be extremely careful when getting files from unofficial sources, viruses, and viruses and other things are very easy to contract from that on your computer. Fortunately, I have really good antivirus software. Like, it's some of the best that money could really buy. So, I didn't really run into any viruses anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. But just be very careful. It's still out there. But if Nintendo ever decides to go after the people who are still making videos, I'm going to respect their wishes. And their, what can I say? Just respect their wishes and how they want this game, what they want to do with this. So, I don't think they're going to, but if they ever make a move that is remotely gonna be, like, copyright strikes, possibly, or, like, they don't like the people that are still making videos on it, even though they've obviously gotten rid of it, tried to at least. It's never going to be gone offline now. I mean, 1.5 million people downloaded it while the full version when it came out, and man, there's really nothing else I could say than that. It was extremely successful, and even though they had to get rid of the links, the creators of this game, I could assume, are extremely happy with this creation that they've made for over 9 years to be so wildly popular and successful. But yeah, I'm going to respect Nintendo's wishes. If they ever go after people making videos, I am going to stop this series. Bit unfortunate. I know, I'm sorry, but it's one of those things where I don't want to get a strike, especially since I'm so small. I could get just banned off YouTube for anything. Like, I have 0 defenses. Unless YouTubers that are like below 1,000 subscribers are the easiest to kick off because no one cares about them. No one important really cares about them. YouTube doesn't care about them. They don't really bring that much traffic. So if they just get one potential, complaint or strike on any of their videos, they're just gonna get taken down. There's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, it's just the way it is. With FUPA, H3 has started that, trying to protect channels, but they can only do so much, and they're obviously only got to protect the larger channels, even though they're starting to they're trying to protect the bit smaller channels. They can only go so far with that. And because it obviously costs quite a bit of money to run an operation like that. And what can you do, really? So I'm gonna protect myself in this, and that's the way it's gonna be, and that's the way I'm gonna deal with it. But let me know your thoughts on that topic, and because I'm very interested to see what you think about this whole situation with Nintendo attacking something that already exists several times over in several different ways and reasons. Like, just because this one has been somewhat successful. I don't know. I'm interested to see your responses. So, that's all I really want to talk about. I'm not going to end the episode here. I'm going to make sure I get to the end of the route. But that's a really big point that I wanted to cover, and I just want to know your thoughts. Okay, that's good for you. So yeah, let's take on some trainers. Let's have a good time and continue on. Sorry, this may be a bit short of an episode. I'm still not using a recording timer just because I've been pretty good at keeping around the 25-30 minute mark, as it is. So we'll see. And the interesting thing is, I also watch other YouTubers play this. Big whoop. I watch mostly Munching Orange. By the way, go support him. He's great guy, great YouTuber. Holy mother of fuck, that did a lot. What the hell, Grozard? This thing's powerful. Maybe I should train out my own. This is a bit of a sticky situation, isn't it? Fuck nuggets. Oh shit. I had the super potion. Oh no. God fucking bulldoze. Bitch. Boy. Oh, Beryl, the MVP. Found its weakness. Oh well. Very disappointed. This is why I hate Grozard. But I'm gonna keep it on my party. Whatever. Oh well. I don't even. I already forgot what I was talking about because it's just I'm so. Ugh. I fucking hate it. Oh, you don't even. Fuck you. Grozard, go die. No. What was I even talking about? I'm so mad right now. That was frustrating. Oh well. It's a game. Grozard's annoying. I'm gonna go delete mine. I'm just kidding. Actually, you know what's an interesting point? Since they all have their own, like, network, I wonder if they took that down. Because... oh, that'd be interesting. I'm gonna go check on that, actually. If we could ever get past this Mankey. Okay, let's go into town. Heal up. And when we get into next time, I'm actually gonna check if they have still the network up. Because they have a network similar to, well, any Pokemon network, really. You have Wonder Trainer, you could battle over Wi-Fi and all stuff like that. It's really cool. Yes, I will. Okay. Well, I didn't read what she said, but it seemed interesting. Yawning. Yawning is yawning. Okay. Okay. Man, it's already 4:30, isn't it? Dang. Totally breaking the fourth wall. This is way later than when I would record. And my face is all glowy right now. Yeah. Yeah, like that. I actually want to see how bright my face gets when I turn on the light. Well, not only does that make my webcam super laggy, it probably won't show up in the video as I edit this setting, because it now records at 30 FPS, so it's good. It's still HD. That'll probably be good for late night recording. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I took this. I got a different light bulb on it, and I removed the shader, so it should help with lighting when I'm recording late night, or when the sun isn't out, or it's rainy, or something like that. Actually, it's been an interesting summer. It hasn't rained at all, which is, well, it's like, you may say, well, Spencer, come on, it's summer, why would it rain? But I actually don't think I've seen it not rain in the summer before. Or maybe it's just I'm just weirding out because I spend a lot more time in my hometown where that doesn't happen as much. Because I normally either, well, I call this my hometown, it's just where I live most of the time, which I guess considered a hometown, but my true home, and other than that, is up in the mountains. In the mountainous area. I spend a lot of time up there normally. Flying is intimidate. Well, that's just unfortunate. Ash is playing unfortunate. And it normally... oh, fuck. Drowsy. You're making me drowsy. I hate it. Come on, Raptorch. Raptorch, the Rap God! I'm not gonna let that die. I'm not gonna let that die until the series dies. Come on, man. I just hit my desk. That probably sounded absolutely dreadful. Get burned, mate. I've had a bad experience with cats in my life. All of them have ever hated me or just like, ugh. I don't even want to talk about it. Which is why I have my puppa over here on my bed. Because she's literally like sprawled out across my bed right now. I think you can see her sort of. Yeah, you can see a little half of her at least. She's rather long. She's a basset hound, and they're rather long dogs, not very tall. But they're nice and cuddly. I love them. I've grown up with basset hounds my whole life. I mean, I haven't really taken a liking to any other dogs. I've always wanted a Doberman Pinscher, actually, for some reason. Although, I don't know how good of an idea that is, considering how extremely like, just loyal they are to one person and one person only. Like, like, if I had a Doberman Pinscher and it was mine, it would love me and defend me with its life, but it would get aggressive towards anybody else. So, I don't know how good of an idea that is. We didn't get one because my father hates big dogs. Which arguably Ellie, my puppy, is a rather big dog. She's not really big as in like traditional means. She's long and she weighs like 60 pounds. But basset hounds have a lot of extra skin, which is gonna sound weird, but they're hunting dogs and they're bred to have that trait. They can take hits easily. Cubfly is bug and fairy, correct? So this thing can't touch me at all. Take that, Cubfly. Okay. And since the operation to remove my thyroid, I will say it's been rather annoying because it's done this thing where that actually did a lot. Holy hell! I'm normally like and this is just another symptom that comes with Graves, is that your body produces a lot of heat. And when I say a lot of heat, I mean a lot of heat. You're basically a nuclear reactor. Yes. Metal claw, yes. I would like to forget. Harden. You're like a nuclear reactor. Like, it's insane. And I'm usually so used to being like nice and warm and comfortable, and I could walk out in a blizzard and probably have like a 10-foot radius around me of just melt. Everything just melts. But it's going away slowly, and I hate it because I'm cold. I'm cold for the first time in my life, and it's just a terrible experience. Hey, people that share the bed with me are probably gonna have a better time now because, like, my room is gonna be 0 degrees Celsius. Good times. I shared a hotel room with like 2 other people, and I nearly killed one of them. Just like, because I had it turned out as cold as it can, and I was comfortable. I was actually a bit warm in there, and they were just laying in the corner dying. Freezing to death, probably like losing a foot frostbite. That's funny. That was good. That was a good time. Can't wait to do that again. It's actually a band trip too. It was fun. By the way, I'm in a band. I'm a band student as well. I play clarinet. I'm learning the oboe. I also play piano and what else? What is it called? I've forgotten. Oh right. Drum. I'm a percussion player, but I've really never done much with it. Metal Claw is awful weak, right? No, it was actually pretty good. I looked at the PowerPoint and it was like 35. I was like, this is not going to be a strong attack. But it's definitely not going to be a strong attack now because I just got burned. That's what I get for staying in against this more. Yeah, you try and ember me. See how all that goes for you. Fight, turn. Return actually does a decent amount for how little time I've had Rap Torch. No. This is the one I want. I want a Spony. It's a water bug. It's a trio. There's the fire bug, whatever the one we decided, a s'more, right? Then there's fuck my life, bug, Spony. Holy shit. I'm gonna go into Bruce. Come on, Bruce. You need to take at least 2 hits from me. Yeah, Just keep going for Struggle Bug. It's not very effective. It's gonna do its job and take 2 hits, which is what I need to do. So, bag, medicine, potion, use. Ooh, okay, back to this. And then there's another one that's a coconut crab thing, and it's grass bug. So you have the nice little trio there. There's also a 4th one, I forget what it is. I think it's like bug electric, but you know, whatever. Okay, I could take any hit from it pretty decently, and I'm just gonna go for Metal Claw. I can take a water gun, even though it's pretty effective. Yeah, let's go do nothing. I'm gonna eat that up! I'm also gonna do nothing to it, though. Burn damage. So I want this, basically. That's the point of that story. I already forgot what I was talking about before, and I feel like it's gonna be really annoying. And I'm gonna watch back this episode before I upload to make sure everything worked correctly. Hopefully it did. I haven't had anything mess up except last episode. The volume levels were a bit janky. Problematic this is. Don't use blundering idiot. I have a burn heal. I'm not gonna use it since it's the last Pokemon. Okay, we're gonna take up these hits. It's gonna be fine. Like it's gonna do 5 damage to us each turn. Just one from whatever attack it goes for, and then 4 from the burn. Wow, it's a crit! You did 2! How dare you? I still only did 5 damage. You know, since it's doing so little, I might as well. Just watch it somehow burn me. That would be so stupid. Oh well. Damn it. Medical. You got this. Ah, it's a boy, a girl. Ah, a girl. You're a girl. Beryl's a girl. Sorry. We'll take this thing down. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be great good. Okay. Pencil. Because of pencil. And if you're wondering what I use to record facecam, it's just a horrible... Well, I thought, okay, this thing costs, what, $15? It took bloody hell, like, I don't know, 2 weeks to arrive, but mostly because I bought it from the UK, and the shipping costs were pretty good, or like pretty bad. Either way, it's a webcam. It's a horrible one. Well, at least I thought it was. On paper, it's terrible, but it's actually pretty wonderful. It's HD. It's 60 FPS. I actually lowered those settings so it doesn't like have that lag issue, but you'll never notice because I upload in 30 FPS anyways. What am I doing? I need to go back. Potion. We still got that rare candy. Don't know if I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna wait till Beryl levels up one more time, and then I'm gonna use that rare candy just for sugar. Just for the sugar. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be bloody wonderful. My glasses are dirty, and I'm not gonna take them off. I'm gonna leave them on this episode. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this route. This is probably gonna end up being a full-length episode. Every time I say, oh, I'm sorry if this episode's a bit shorter, it's just gonna end up being full-length again. I believe you could get Buizel on this route, actually, which is interesting. Keep water gunning, aren't you? Okay. Very tough position with all these bug types. A-Drive's brethren are coming out. They're beating me up. Beating me up a super graph type trainer. Oh well. Come on. Come on. There you go. Take down this phony. So what you guys think? Hi. Lotad, why? Yes. No, yes, no. I have no defense for water types. Which I shouldn't need to. Frustrating. Things are frustrating. Which one do you think more? Return or an Ember? Well, Return will kill it in 2 hits no matter what anyways. Okay. They're risky. Ah! No! Why didn't you fluff and knock it out? Sorry, I had to restrain myself there. I was just too mad. I was too angry. I know, Beryl. Just keep away. Just keep your life away, because that's what you need to do. That's what I should do. Just need to have your attitude in life. Okay, I'm glad I used the potion. I wouldn't be able to lift that hit. What? Excuse me, mate. Fuck. It's all you're useful though. Come on, Grozard. Don't you get your confidence up, you bitch. Because you're not gonna win anyway, anyways. What, now you live a physical hit? Ugh. I just got the poison sting just to rub it in, Archie. Archie, you bastard. Oh well. Oh, really? That's just great. Well, I'm before I get a super, just break all my character, just like break my character that I created for this channel entirely, and just start raging, I'm gonna end this episode here. Oh fuck, that was that was quite the thing. I'll get to the next town in between episodes. It'll be fine. It's like none of this ever happened. Just ignore this. That didn't happen. That was someone else doing it. I wasn't playing the game. My hands were over here the entire time, as you could see. You just need to replay the video. You were looking at it wrong the whole time. Wasn't me, man. Wasn't me. Well, either way, I hope you all enjoyed. As always, links are in the description, except for a download link. I'm gonna remove that for this episode. So, and pretty much, well, I don't know if I'm gonna spend the time to go back, but, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Nothing left to say except peace.